Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I've just popped on today because I wanted to share something that I have just finished, and yeah, this is for the lovely Karina. And Karina, thank you for being so very patient. Myself and Karina did a swap just before Christmas, and the lovely Karina asked me if I would like to do a rolling journal, that we would do a page each, send it back and forth to each other until it was full. And of course, I was literally thrilled. I thought it was a fantastic idea, and you know, there has been challenges and swaps pop up, and it has taken me this amount of time. So Karina, thank you so very much for your patience, but I have it done and it's ready to go. So I'm going to pop it in the post, but I just wanted to share it with everyone before I sent it off. So anyone who would have seen my video of my literally amazing swap that I got from the lovely Karina, you would have seen where she had put in just the cover of the actual journal. So it was my turn to make the first page. So this was the journal, if you remember. So Karina had made it with this beautiful paper. If you can see, she'd made this gorgeous dangle on the side with beautiful beads, and I'm not sure if this was to remain on the front, Karina, but you can insert it back in to the inside if you want. I couldn't remember fully if this was meant to be on the front or on the inside, but you can see here it's the gorgeous girl on the front, and these were some of the items that I had gifted to Karina in a previous swap before that. So the lovely Karina put on the gorgeous girl stamped image, and she added in beautiful paper flowers and a gorgeous bow, and of course the tag piece here. And this is actually detachable. It's put on with washi tape, and there's little index cards on the inside. So on the inside, I will show you my page. So I'm just going to pop that down to the side. And yeah, I was a bit I wasn't sure what to kind of do idea wise, and I kind of said, well, I was going to show, I suppose, a bit of my personality in the first page, and Karina then of course would give her own stamp on the next page, which I think is just brilliant. So I decided to go vintage, because you all know that's what I love. So I started off basically with a tea dyed piece of paper, and this was the first time ever that I actually sewed on paper. I was dreading it, I have to admit, because I thought the sewing machine was going to eat up the paper, but actually, surprisingly, it didn't. I think I just had this fear that it was all going to go horribly wrong, but yeah, and I wanted to do that because the lovely Karina had made some beautiful things for me previously, and each little piece of paper, of tags, everything that was made out of paper, everything was stitched, and I just thought it's absolutely gorgeous, and I really wanted to give it a go. So this is the front of my page. So I've used this little envelope here that was gifted to me, and what I've done is I've sewn all around the edges first. I've left the flap opened, and I just put some crochet along the top, and inside here I have made some little tags that the lovely Karina can just take out herself and use on the next page if she likes. And then I've added in staples, because I thought staples kind of gave it an extra kind of texture. I wanted it to be quite tactile. And then up here I've used this tag, which is of a very muted coloured rose, and this gorgeous image here that was gifted to me by the lovely Caroline, who was my Carmack, and this tag up here that says with love. And then when you open it up, you can see here where I've stitched on the inside. To be fair, not very straight, but I'm going to go with that. I was going off, you know, off form. I wasn't going to be neat with it. That's what that's my excuse anyway, Karina. It wasn't the fact that I wasn't able to sew in a straight line when it came to the paper, but I gave it a shot, and you can see then the staples at the back. You know, I just thought it was a nice idea. And then here I've added in some of this gorgeous paper. Again, I've used this image that I've sewn around, and I've put on the staples. Again, this is on just this coffee. This is coffee stained paper actually. And then this page comes out, so you can see there that there is plenty of area, you know, to put little notes or journaling on it. I've put in a gold little tag, sorry for blinding you, and then this other tag that I've made here on the lined paper. Again, this has been coffee dyed, and I just got around it again on the sewing machine. So yeah, and then when you go to the back, just very simply some hessian with some lace on it, and again some crochet trim, and I've kind of sewn that on as well around the edges, and then yeah, just fix that to the back. So it's very vintage, it's very old style, and it kind of, you know, it shows my personality in it. And so yeah, that is the first page of the rolling journal that myself and the lovely Karina are going to do. I just think it's a brilliant idea, and you know, fantastic for Karina to think of something like that, because it's a great way as well to keep in touch with each other. Because I'm over here in Ireland and Karina is over in Denmark, so I just thought it was a fantastic idea. So that is the first page that's going to go in the journal, and Karina of course will add in her page after mine, and we'll keep on going until it's full. So I just think it's brilliant altogether. So that's on the way to Karina. And then I had this envelope. Now this was had somebody's card in it when I held my challenge last year, and I can't remember whose card it was now, I have to admit, but I just loved the envelope. You can see it here, it's very vintage in its style, and it has the postcard image on the front and the old fashioned stamp and the seal on it. And I just thought, you know, I could never throw it out. Obviously I've kept it all this amount of time, and I decided to just have fun with this as well. So I've decorated this up. I've just put on some of this cheesecloth, some of the I call it scrim, but I think that's the wrong word, you know, the kind of rough textured material. This little piece here was made for me by Angie Beaumont, and it says make pretty stuff. And here on the side, this was from a decoupage book. I believe I got them a good while ago. It would have been, I think, the middle of last year. They were from Poundland or Pound World, I think we call it deals over here. So I just made up one of those. So you can see here, it's all raised at the side, and I've just put it on the front. So it's a little altered envelope, and I'm going to put a little goodie in there for Karina. Yeah, so I said I decorate an envelope as well to go with it. So they're going to be heading off to the lovely Karina by the end of the week. So yeah, I just wanted to show you what I've been up to. And Karina, thank you ever so much again for being so patient. I finally have it done. So I hope that you like what I've made for the first page. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you're going to create with your page. So ladies, I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I'll talk to everyone very soon. Bye bye.